Hi folks.
I think we should start by apologising with the lack of internet that we had, so we couldn't...
Put yourself on.
No, because I've got a big fat head. We couldn't officially end the last live, it just completely crashed on us. But we did walk out with nothing. It is probably the worst goodwill that we've been in since we've been here, but to be fair, Greenville wasn't exactly amazing, was it?
No.
So yeah, we don't think we'll be revisiting, apart from the fact I did go in a cafe, Miss Anne's cafe, and I had the best cinnamon roll ever. It was tasty.
Not worth coming back for that.
No, but she was nice, and she did give us a hug when we left and wished us well. So, but that concerns me with the fact that she knows we're going to New Orleans, where this big football match is on. Maybe she's not expecting us to survive.
Yeah.
She basically told us that both the teams are Tiger teams, so she just said shout go Tigers, and then nobody will know which team we're supporting or not supporting. We'll just blend in. So hey.
Anyone in?
6. How do I get the chat up?
It just scrolls up. You should see it appear.
If anyone... Oh, there we go. It's a tap.
So you say hi to a few people.
So who have we got in? We've got DB Resells. We've got Tea Cakes. We've got Rebecca Turner, Michelle Latham, Stephen Jackson, and Millionaire Militaria. Landshark Picker. Are you in Alabama? We are in Alabama. We're passing through on our way to New Orleans, so we thought we'd have a stop off.
This road's been redone, which is why it's quite loud, so hopefully it'll be better in a minute.
And we have shocking weather. It's been really bad storms all weekend, and we've got like flood water.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto the slip road.
Yeah, apart from the torrential rain and a few bits of lightning, we've not really had anything else major, have we? But yeah, but so far we spent 5 days in Atlanta, which was really good.
Turn left onto the interstate.
I'm travelling around to different places. We met up with Jason T. Smith.
Yep.
And his wife Stacey.
And we also met some of his team from the Facebook group.
Yeah.
And the bearded picker.
Yeah, he was lovely. He's got a huge following, hasn't he? Bearded picker. He's massive.
Continue on Interstate 65.
But such a lovely guy. So nice to speak to. And we went out for a meal with them yesterday as well, didn't we? With some of their team as well, which was really nice.
Yeah.
So, considering this is my 40th birthday trip, we've pretty much done thrifting every single day. Chris has already filled our spare case and the 2 hand luggages, and I've kind of said let's save a little bit of space so we can take something back of our own and maybe some gifts. And all he keeps saying is we have a little bit more space. We've got a little bit more room. So yeah. But we did find somewhere called Treasure Junction.
Yeah.
Called Treasure Junction. We were passing it on the way to Covington, which is where the Vampire Diaries, if there's any Vampire Diary fans out there, was filmed. The whole town square. We're passing by and Chris spotted it, and we turned around and just went and had a look, and Chris managed to spend $170. It was like Christmas for him.
Very good.
I couldn't get him to the till. The lady kept going, "Are you ready to pay yet?" And I was like, I don't know where he is.
I have, whilst I've been here, I've made a couple of videos. So a couple of pre-recorded that I'm going to edit. Probably on the flight home. That'll give me something to do. I'll edit those videos, and I'll release them over the next week or so. But yeah, hopefully really interesting. Lots of interesting pickups, unusual stuff as well.
I said, the weather sounds bad. Shall I see if I can turn this round for you?
Down in the corner. Oh, you can't, it's in the case.
Oh, sorry folks, it's got a case on. So what I'll do is, I'll just do this. And yeah, this is what we're driving in at the present moment. So yeah, we're hoping that New Orleans, which is about, we've got about a 3.5 hour drive now. So we're hoping New Orleans, the weather's a little bit better than it is here.
Yeah, not your typical Alabama weather. Not what you think of. When you think about Alabama, you don't think about pissing down rain like this.
Yeah. We could have stayed at home for this. It's like, but it's weird here because they make, well no, I was going to say they make such a big deal. It's like the end of the world because they've got bad weather.
It's going to be...
There we go. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but it keeps disappearing, and I'm trying to do it without getting in the way. So, Millionaire says, have you picked up much? Yeah, like
Yes.
I said, he has picked up loads and loads of stuff. He is like, he's been like a kid in a candy shop in these blooming thrift stores. Michelle says, are you going to visit Swamp Picker or Garage Flips?
We weren't planning on it. We don't know them that well. We only know them from watching. We haven't had sort of contact with these guys. So, no, probably not, unless, you know, someone contacts us and says, do you want to meet up?
Yeah. You randomly ended up following somebody's channel, though, didn't you, when we was in a thrift store with Jason?
I got it on camera as well.
Yeah, he was using his strap-on.
Yeah, I had my strap on in full view of everyone in this shop.
And because he was talking with Jason, some guy obviously kind of clicked on that they were resellers and YouTubers, and just kind of said he just started a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So do you remember what this channel was, so we can plug it?
No,
Right, okay.
I can't remember. I have followed him. What was his name?
Yeah, Chris has slept since then.
No.
Well, maybe when we get back home and
We'll mention it on the next
yeah,
slide.
we'll find out who it is and we'll plug him and see if we can get
Because-
some followers on him with him being a newbie.
I feel bad now because he could be watching, so I apologise if you watch it.
Well-
I've got to watch my road.
Yeah. We're quite lucky at the moment. We've only got 2 lanes. A lot of the places over here, we've had up to 7 lanes, which is...
We had 8 lanes in the middle of Atlanta with 8 lanes across. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's quite scary, and some of these drivers out here are complete nutcases. But Tommy Bernard said he on the wrong side of the road. Well, to be fair, we're on the wrong side of the road, but the right side for here. So yeah. Oliver Ian's in. Hi Oliver, nice to see you. So yeah, but it's been fun so far, hasn't it?
I've made some sales while I've been here. I think I've got about 15 sales so far.
Yeah, I had an eBay stress out, didn't I? Because miraculously, I barely sell anything off my personal account. It's once in a while, and since I've been here, I've had like 3 or 4 items that people have been interested in and been messaging me. But what I found was that on my eBay, I can only do my dispatch time for 3 days at the longest, which obviously is no good while I'm here. I needed it to be longer. So Chris ended up having to get in touch with eBay for me to sort it out, didn't you? And they had to do a big workaround just to change my dispatch time to 10 days so it'll cover me being here, which is ridiculous. I don't know why I couldn't do it myself. But yeah, it has caused a few issues. But trust me, start selling while I'm over here and I can't do anything about it.
Well, you should have fixed it before you came.
Yeah, well, I'm a newbie, aren't I? That's why I'm the psychic. You're the guru.
We'll go that far.
We did have a dilemma yesterday, didn't we, dear? For the first time ever, I actually thought Chris was going to cry. Seriously,
Yeah,
like...
I actually thought I was going to cry myself.
I have never seen him look so desperate in his life. And we were packing the car up yesterday morning because yesterday was the main day of being in Atlanta, because we were going on our Walking Dead tours. That's one of the main reasons we've come. And what did you do, dear?
You tell him.
He's too in. It does keep disconnecting, which I'm not sure why, because we have got really good Wi-Fi at the moment. So yeah, I do apologise if it keeps going off. So yeah, so he basically shuts the boot, looks over the car at me, and I was like, what the hell? He just
See
looked
if
like he
people can
was.
guess what
He looked like he was about to cry. And can anybody guess what he had done? Michelle says start the story over.
Oh, start again then.
Start again.
Yeah, because it might have gone a bit funny.
Right, so basically, we come out yesterday morning, the biggest day of being in Atlanta, because we're going to our Walking Dead tours. I'm super excited, and you know, we've got this big plan, and we're packing the car up. Chris is putting stuff in the boot. He literally shuts the boot, and as he shuts it, he looks over at me and just looked like he was about to burst out crying. I wondered what the hell was going on, and Stu's got it. He basically looked at me and went, I've just put the car keys in the boot. And we had the keys to the house that we were staying in and the car keys in the boot, and the car was locked. Literally, it was like he went into complete meltdown mode.
I actually, having been a police officer for 13 years, I don't really melt down. I'm pretty much of a
Yeah, you are quite
sensible thinker, and let's solve a problem. But I absolutely melted down because I just thought we are fucked, basically. Because I'm thinking to myself, we're going to miss our tours, which we paid a lot of money for. We are going to have to call the car company, and they're going to rip us off to get back into the car.
Yeah, bearing in mind we have 2 keys for the car, but both keys are on the same key ring, and you can't take one of them off. So what is the point in giving us 2 keys to do that? It's bizarre.
So yeah, I just thought there's no way out of this. I thought I'd give up. Might as well go home. Oh, it stopped raining.
Yay!
Thank God.
So luckily, the people whose house we were staying at are absolutely lovely, and I have to give the biggest shout out to them because they were such... I know, but I'm still doing it because they were such nice people. And luckily I went and found him, the guy that owned it, and just basically knocked on his door, and he opened it, and I just went, we've got such a big issue, I need you to help, I don't know what to do. And bless, his wife managed to get in touch with a couple of people who recommended a locksmith to come and open the car for us. Bear in mind it was a Sunday as well, so we were like, this is going to be a huge call out fee. And Atlanta, where we were staying in Fayetteville, is very much it seems like quite a religious place, isn't it? There's loads of churches and stuff, and they even said, you know, most people go to church on a Sunday morning, so we don't know how long it's going to take for them to get here. But Penn, the husband, basically said, look, don't worry, if he doesn't get here in time, we will drop you off at your tour. You can go on your tours, and then we'll pick you up later and we'll get your car sorted, which was absolutely fantastic. So thankfully he came within an hour, didn't he? And I am not kidding you, right? This guy opened the car within 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds the car was open, done, wham bam. But we were $100 lighter. It cost us $100 for 3 seconds of getting into the car.
Yeah. $5, but I gave him a $5 tip. So I just didn't care. I just wanted my car open. It resolved really quickly.
He's like,
But obviously, it pumped it up. Metal hook shoved it through the gap and pulled open the door. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Literally 10 seconds probably. It took him 10 seconds. He went pump, 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 in, click, out. And he got $100. But he saved our bacon, so I can't really grumble.
Yeah, and to be fair, it took him an hour to get to us, so we have no idea where he was coming from. So he could have come a fair. Well, to be fair, where we were staying, everything's a fair distance, isn't it? There's nothing's close by. You know, everything's like, even the houses are like miles apart from each other. But yeah, so that was our dilemma. Hopefully. Well, that on the very first day you went into a thrift store, it locked up your credit card, didn't it?
Oh, that was nothing compared to
We thought we were going to have no money for the holiday, but we sorted that as well, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's
yeah, not without drama. And normally it's not me that creates the drama, but
no,
it was me.
To be fair, the key thing is something I would do. So yeah, it makes a change. I don't think I've actually done anything stupid yet, have I? Not yet. And I drove from where we were staying to Atlanta and back the first day we met Jason and Stacey, so that's like a 45-minute drive. So I've even managed to drive over here in an automatic, which I've never driven before. I drive I drive a manual.
No, but you've driven an automatic. You drove one in. You drove one in the West Coast.
Oh yeah, no, God, yeah, I forgot about that.
And Fuerteventura.
Briefly, you let me test it in Fuerteventura. I didn't actually drive. You took me onto a back street and let me try it. So yeah, but I'm used to a manual. So doing that over here, I was impressed that I didn't kill us. I was like stressed out to the eyeballs by the time we got to where we were going, because it was scary as hell. But I much prefer Chris driving. So yeah, weather's calmed down a little bit, thankfully, so hopefully this is a good sign for heading to New Orleans.
New
Orleans. We keep getting told it's New Orleans, not New Orleans. Hopefully we're not going to get like beaten up and murdered during this championship football game. But it should be an experience. And yeah, and hopefully we've got some good plans, because I officially turn 40 on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So I'm sure Chris has got some amazing surprises planned for me. So yeah. How was the Walking Dead tour? It was cool. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. We were really surprised when we got to Sonoy, or Sonoa as we keep pronouncing it, that literally anybody that watches Walking Dead, the Alexandria base, what is it called? Settlement, is literally it's just like they literally have an official massive wall going all the way around the outside of it, and you could just see like all the buildings inside. So it was a bit bizarre that it was called it, and they took us to the pudding house where Carl sits on the roof and eats pudding, and a few other bits. Woodbury, yeah. We went to Nick and Norman's cafe, which is, I can't remember what the first guy's called, but it's something Nick something, isn't it? And he's one of the artists and directors for The Walking Dead. And then Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl, opened a cafe, so we went and had lunch in there, which was nice, wasn't it? Food was amazing. And then after the walking tour, we went and did a bus tour where they took us around another load of locations, which Chris has got a load of footage from, so I'm sure he'll put that out.
I'm going to make a video, of course. Wow.
Yeah. He's actually got more footage than he has photographs. He's just videoing like everything.
Can I just ask everyone watching, if you watched that last live, the thrifting live that we just did in that crappy Goodwill, was the picture and everything really, really bad? Because if it's really bad, I'll probably just delete the video. So let us know if it was any good, you know, like the picture and sound and stuff. See what people say.
Okay, I've had to change the angle, my arm's aching. Tommy Bernard said get some gator bites. What are gator bites? Is that some food? Michelle said it was grainy.
Right. I don't know what was up in there. It was just a really bad signal. We're going to try and do another one, like I said on the video. If you manage to hear it, we're going to try and do another like thrift along. So I'll strap you onto me bra, and I'm going to try and take you around a decent Goodwill where we get some actual decent stuff.
Oh, the bearded pipper's in. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Is it Dave? Is that what your name is? Is it Dave?
It's Dave, I think.
Dave, welcome to Alabama. Roll Tide.
What's he said?
He just said welcome to Alabama. Oh. So yeah, it was lovely to meet you the other day. You was
And I did pick up some bits in Walgreens, by the way.
Oh, we've had a sale.
What have we sold?
Decent. It looks like comics.
Oh, cool.
We had some comics sold.
Sale, ka-ching.
Yeah, we did go to the Walgreens, but I think you cleared them all out before we got there.
Thanks for the tip, but I think you've emptied them all.
Yeah, there was.
We did get a couple of bits. 70% off.
Yeah. So hopefully there might be some, obviously, down this way. So maybe we can try a few more. But to be fair, we're running out of space. Dave said it was nice to meet you both the other night. Yeah, might have killed Walgreens. Yeah, I think you definitely did. So yeah, a bit like an Indian giver, that, isn't it? Oh, go to Walgreens and get these amazing deals. But I'm not telling you, I've actually emptied them all out before you got there.
Can't blame him. I'd have done the same. So
yeah, to be fair, we didn't go in Atlanta City. We kind of went to a couple that were out near us in Fayetteville. So I don't know if there's other resellers out that way, but they definitely cleared out the toy sections.
I'll tell you what I've noticed though in Atlanta with a lot of the Goodwills and some of the thrift shops, hardly any sports stuff. I like to pick up like the American football, the baseball, the NHL jerseys. And, I've picked up loads of them in the past when I've been in the States. But I've really I have got some. We found some in Treasure Junction. But generally in all the thrift stores, they're either being snapped up really quickly by resellers like us, or they're just not much going on in the donation wise. Stewman is going. He's going getting some food. So thanks for joining us. Cheers.
See you later.
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. What time is it? What time is it in the UK now?
It's 6 hours, so it's 10 to 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock.
So is Nick and Andrea's quiz on tonight?
What time will they be on?
Probably 8.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's on.
That's very specific, Oliver. 6:58. It's actually 12:59.
I think it's only 6:59 now.
yeah, 12:59 here. And DB Resell says it's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all good. I forgot. I'm gonna say something then. I forgot. Must have been a lie. That's what Mum used to always said. Oliver said he was stood near a clock. That'd be no good in our house because we don't have a clock, do we?
I'll tell you what, it's wet, obviously, peeing it down.
It's like 70 degrees.
It's just turned, it's almost 70 degrees. It's muggy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is weird weather.
It's humid.
Definitely. But, oh no, that's what I was going to say. Were you saying about there not being much stuff in the thrifting stores? But we drove to a premium outlet, which we love doing, because that's where we normally get our own personal bargains as well, and we tend to go to the Disney outlet. So we found one which was like an hour's drive away, wasn't it? And I'm not kidding you, right, middle of the day on a Friday, was it a Friday? I think think it was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was dead. It was dead. There was probably about 10 people on the entire retail park. And we literally picked up nothing. It was
one figure in Disney.
Yeah, one figure out of the Disney store. There was nothing in the Disney
You got
store.
some Pandoras.
I did get some Pandoras for I've got a lovely floating Pandora necklace that my sons have got me and for my birthday, so I bought some little charms to go in it, which were dirt cheap, which was brilliant. But yeah, that was it, wasn't it? But nothing. I love going to the Calvin Klein stores over here because I like getting the jeans, and normally in the sales they're quite reasonable, but there was literally, the sales were rubbish, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oliver said, picked up any good Disney stuff? No, not really. We've not even found much Disney stuff, have we? Considering we're not that far from Florida.
No, we've not seen. I reckon if we'd have got into that other thrift store, we might have.
Oh yeah, they did look like they had quite a bit.
That was annoying because they had some good stuff in there.
They're all saying it's crappy weather at home as well. Middle of the storm in the northwest, blowing a gale here, heavy rain, about 3 degrees. Yeah, so I think the only difference weather-wise we've got is at least it's warm, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So Oliver Ian said Mum loves to buy Levi's over there.
The problem with buying stuff like that is heavy, so you got to watch your weight.
Yeah.
I try and stick to lighter stuff, less bulky
and buying for personal. If you're buying it personal for yourself,
yeah.
I like Calvin Klein's because I'm a little bit of a curvier girl. Have a little bit of bottom going on and thighs, and and the Calvin Klein just seems to fit really nicely. So hopefully I'm going to have another look when we get to New Orleans and hopefully find something. Andrew's just joined us.
Hi Andrew. Just got to watch my speed limit down here. There's some road works on.
Andrew says bloody storm here as well. So yeah. Well, I'm glad to say we didn't leave the crappy weather behind. I mean, to be fair, we did really well because it has been up and down since we've been here weather-wise, and we should have been doing our Walking Dead walking tour on Saturday, and it got cancelled due to the really bad weather and the storms that they were having. But the Sunday, they redid it on the Sunday before our bus tour, and it was absolutely amazing weather, wasn't it? It was boiling. It was blue skies, brilliant sunshine, it was boiling. So yeah, we did really well. Really well. Who's this? Chris Tyler. Are you helping yourself to Chris and Belle's stock, Andrew?
Who's that?
Chris Tyler.
Oh, so is he out thrifting and nicking our stuff?
Probably.
Well, Andrew's a bit further away, really, from us.
Oh, there you go. Oliver Ian said maybe a good hint there to Chris to take you to the CK store for your birthday.
Yeah.
I can't really ask that because my birthday present from Chris is my holiday, so I don't get much of a better 40th birthday present than being brought to the States, do I? Here.
Nope.
No.
And plus I get to come as well.
Yeah. It's a two-way thing for him.
Any chat going on?
Oh, I don't know where Andrew is. He said back in a minute need to pay for some Wi-Fi in the hotel.
Oh, right. What's he doing?
I don't know. Where are you, Andrew, then? He stays in more hotels and I don't know what. Is he secretly like a gigolo on the side?
Yeah.
Male escort. So, Oliver said worth a try though. I know,
Yeah.
and to be fair, bless his little cotton socks, he does keep telling me to look out for stuff for myself, but just not found anything, have we?
Not really.
Oh,
No.
I picked up one jumper, didn't I?
I mean, that's Tommy Hill. A good jumper. It cost a lot, that, didn't it?
What, $6? But it's a really nice Tommy Hill figure jumper that I picked up. So Chris says, where are you taking Chris off for his 40th?
Well, there's a while before it's my 40th. Is that what you're saying? Ooh, shit. Ooh. That lorry just veered right off the road.
Yeah, the lorry in front just nearly went off the road. That would have been interesting live. Yeah, Chris got his 40th birthday present off me 2 years ago. I had to give it him a year early. It should have been 2018 when he turned 40, but because that year we were getting married, going on our honeymoon, and my mum turned 70 all within the same time of Chris's birthday, so I actually surprised him with a cruise for his birthday 2017, which was like a year earlier. So that was good. Obviously mine's wasn't quite as good as what Chris has got me, but he has more money. So yeah, we still enjoyed it, didn't we?
What's mine is yours and all that.
Yeah. Oliver, and so did the locksmith, Chris.
Right.
Not sure what that was. Andrew's returned. Where are you, Andrew, if you're in a hotel? Have your life in hotels.
Did anyone go to his meetup?
I think some people did, because in the last live that we were trying to do, people were commenting about the meetup.
He had a Wrexham meetup.
Yeah. Andrew's in Birmingham. What are you doing in Birmingham? Is it work?
Alright. I'm in Birmingham.
I'm not even going to try. I'm rubbish at doing accents. He's not replying to us.
How rude.
Oh, there you go. I got a meeting at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, that's Tuesday.
I'm planning on having a lie-in. We've actually... Oh, weather's back again.
Bloody rain.
We've actually decided, because we've done so much driving while we've been in Atlanta and travelling round, I'll apologise if it's got loud. The rain has literally just started coming down so heavy. Steve Jackson said Lan when I went to the meetup. Andrew said meetup was good, although I'm now single again. I can't keep up with your love life, Andrew, anyway.
He makes it up.
Oliverian says taking the mank weather with you. The mank weather plus some, I think. I'm just hoping that this doesn't turn into anything else, because like I said, they've got severe weather warnings at the moment, just in case they've got storms coming and lightning strikes and God knows whatever else. Make some interesting live videos if we get stuck in a tornado.
Yeah. I've been stuck in one before.
You have? But yeah, so we've decided that once we get to New Orleans, that because where we're staying is within walking distance or Uber distance into the main park, we're going to chill out a little bit, aren't we?
Not doing so much driving around.
Yeah, soak up the atmosphere, and we might be able to drink a little bit more as well, because we've not really been able to have a proper drink with having to drive everywhere. So Andrew says, I've had Storm Brenda, it's about to smash New Orleans. Thanks for that, Andrew. Steve Jackson says, can't wait for the Manchester meetup now. It would be nice to actually manage to get to one of these meetups, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll come to one. If there's a Manchester one, we'll come to it.
Oh, thanks, Oliver. He said, seriously, stay safe, guys. We will, don't you worry. We're trying to keep an eye on what the weather forecast is. But coming from Manchester, we are used to some pretty crap weather. So, I'm not quite sure I'll be saying that if a tornado hits.
Don't worry, I've got experience. I'll look after you.
Andrew said April 18th for the Manchester meetup.
April the 18th. Might not even be in Manchester by then.
I know, we've been waiting for the Manchester meet-up, and you've arranged it when essentially we'll be in Devon, so come on, I need a Devon meet-up now. I'd be surprised if we are still here in April though.
Who knows?
But we haven't really got an update on our move. Nothing's really changed at the moment. Just before we came away, we rubber stamped the sale on the house, didn't we? And you've had some paperwork be sent through while we've been away. And I'm still waiting for vetting on my job. So yeah, nothing much more moving on that. Gareth said blooming awful weather. Where you going?
New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm hoping it gets better, but it doesn't appear to be.
Well, it's getting warmer the further south we're going.
Andrew says I'm waiting to see the live broadcast from inside the tornado. Swear to God, Andrew, if we get stuck in a tornado or a hurricane or something now, I'm going to kill you. Really am. People have heard that live and personal on YouTube.
Live and personal?
Yeah, live in person or whatever. So
3 hours and 5 minutes until we arrive at our destination, which will be 4:15 local time in the afternoon.
are we going to do an Andrew? We're going to stay on for 3 hours.
No, I don't think my data will take that much.
And my arm's starting to ache as well.
No, we'll go off in a minute and let you all crack on with your evening and go off to Nick and Andrea's
Yeah.
quiz.
Go get a brew and settle in before Nick and Andrea come on. So Oliver Ian said Belle get in there before I asked about the other.
Whoa,
Don't whoa me. What's going on?
just a big hole.
Alright, okay.
Right, I'm sick of this bloody weather now. It's pissing me off.
Oliver says, have you seen Twister there filming the sequel?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but apparently in Sonoy, where we went to do our Walking Dead tours, we saw the house that apparently there's a new Conjuring film coming out, and they showed us the house that they used to film it in, didn't we? So, just something else.
We'll have to watch that now, won't we?
Nope.
I'm not that arsed about
Nope,
watching.
I don't do scary films. Okay, who had Belle threatening to kill me in the YouTube live bingo? Yeah, I'm serious, I will. Gareth said, bet you're messing the full English and a good brew. Not really, because we don't really eat full English breakfast very often, and to be fair, I love coming over here, and I have only had it once, but pancakes and bacon with syrup, it's so good. So yeah, and we managed to find you some decent tea bags, didn't we?
Yeah, we've been alright for tea and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Trotter's into eBay Traders is in, who's now changed his name to 2020.
Oh, he's changed his...
Yeah,
his
he's officially 2020. Wishes us happy holidays.
Right, Jimmy.
Stick around, guys. I want to see how this pans out. Yeah, you're all sick. Why do you want to see us die live on camera?
Who's this?
Oliver, I thought you liked us.
Well, at least it's passing some time while we drive down here.
Yeah, Twister 2, the Belle and Chris edition. Like I said, we're just lucky that it's only 2 lanes at the moment.
You know what though? I would love it if I could see a Twister, a proper one, like in the distance.
We'd
I'd
shit
love that.
ourselves. We would shit ourselves.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, yes, we would.
What's we?
We would.
I would love that. We can video it.
Yeah, whatever.
That'd be belting, that. I just don't want it to come too close. I'm looking now.
Gareth said, be careful you don't become too Yankee. No chance. Seriously, we stand out like a sore thumb. The minute you say hello to somebody, they're like, oh, you're not from around here. Question, have you been to Aldi yet? No, we have passed a couple. But we haven't been to Aldi's, and we haven't been to McDonald's either, have we?
No, we're staying away from...
Oh!
Fuck me.
Okay, maybe not a Twister, but we might end up off the road. Yeah, no, we haven't even been able to find a Denny's, which I'm really disappointed at because I love Denny's. It's like the equivalent of Wetherspoons. But we did go into IHOP, which was a little bit similar for a breakfast. And we've been to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
Taco
which
Bell.
is not American because there's one in Manchester.
Yeah, we liked Taco Bell.
We'll stay out here actually because the road's better.
And one of our favourites is Golden Corral,
Yeah.
which is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
That.
We do love it, but we did end up going really late at night, and I ended up all night with blooming indigestion. Why don't you tell people what we got excited and bought the other day? One of our best purchases while we've been in the States, and you got a discount on it as well.
Discount? I don't know what you're on about.
Our 2 big bottles.
2 big bottles?
Oh my god, he's so bad. He's so crap, he really is.
I genuinely
I was
don't.
just talking about being up all night with indigestion.
Right. Oh, Tums.
Yeah, because we were at that age, folks, indigestion is a serious issue and can be quite uncomfortable. So we went searching for Tums, and typical America, they do everything in giant bottles, so we now have enough Tums to last us a lifetime. But we were super excited because we could buy 2 bottles, and if we got 2 bottles using our Walgreens card, we got the second bottle half price.
Something like that. Yeah.
So it cost us $10 for two bottles of Tums, and
I think we've got 850 Tums.
super strength Tums as well. So yeah, but it's really bad that we were excited we could get a discount on them. So yeah. Welcome to being 40.
Yeah.
Andrew says I can see a twister forming in the back of the car. Gareth said try Macro Wholesale Goods, very cheap. Also try In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, we love that.
We haven't seen any here,
Not seen one.
but we went to one in San Diego on our honeymoon. Well, actually we went twice in 3 days, didn't we?
Oh, it's amazing.
And for such a basic little place, oh, the burgers were just stunning, but we haven't actually seen one here yet.
It seems to be a West Coast thing, you know.
Yeah, because there wasn't any in Florida.
There's none in Florida. There's none in. We didn't see any in New York.
Might have to Google it.
No, they are nice In-N-Out burgers.
We've got David M, the car boot picker in.
Hi, David. You alright, mate?
Andrew, have you been to Taco Bell yet? I love Taco Bell. We've just said we've been to Taco Bell.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, we do like Taco Bell.
But it's not really anything new because they have them at home, so.
Oliver Ian says, random question, what was the in-flight movies? There was
120 or something.
120 movies to pick from. I managed to watch 2.5.
I think I did 3 or 4 films.
Yeah, because
Three films.
I did sleep for the first chunk of it, but I can't even remember what I watched. Oh, I watched the new Maleficent film. I watched that one. No, I've definitely slept since then, but no, there was a huge choice of films to watch. Like we were saying, gone are the days when it was one film and, you know, you were happy if the screen came down the middle near to where you were sat so you could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, none of that malarkey no more.
You have your own entertainment systems
Yeah.
in the chairs, don't you?
Yeah. Michelle said yes, it's a West Coast thing for the In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, I thought so.
Gareth said, who's looking after your dog while you're away? I bet you're missing the dog. Oh,
Yeah.
we miss Cookie so much, we really do. But she's with Grandma, she's with Chris's mum, so we know she's being well looked after, enjoying cat food, because that's what she tends to eat when she's there, because she is always nicking the cat's dinner. But yeah, I love my 2 sons deeply, but I miss my dog. I really miss the dog. So we do.
For an hour and then we'll call it a day. We're back. Are we
Yeah.
okay? We're back. Are we
Yeah,
okay?
we've not done too bad, to be fair, with the connection while we've been going, considering we're...
We're in a bit of a valley,
Yeah.
so that might be why.
Where's my chat gone? There he goes. Oliver, he said where you had to buy the headphone. Are we back?
Back on.
Ah, we're back. Right, we're back. Okay.
Signal back.
Yeah. So we've got LGG in,
Aye.
and they've put I love watching Falling with Andrew, Drinking with Andrew, Andrew Meets the Onion, the movie. We all love Andrew. Andrew is amazing.
Got a super fan.
He has. Andrew said, question, can you delay your move to Devon? Can you delay your move to Devon so that I can have free accommodation for the meetup?
If we're still around, you can stay at ours.
By all means, Andrew, if we're still around, you are welcome at our humble abode anytime. I'm not sure the bed's long enough for you, but you'll just have to curl up in the fetal position. We'll let Cookie sleep with you as well. So yeah, right, well, we are going to wrap it up shortly. One, because my arm's aching. Two, because we're clearly in an area where the internet keeps dropping out and we don't want to keep annoying you with it lagging. How far have we got? We've still got 2 hours and 53 minutes. Let's see if my bladder holds up that long.
I need a wee in a minute, so forget your bladder, I need a wee.
So yeah, so we probably will be finding somewhere to pull off at.
That's a what? Oh, it's my lucky day.
I said pull off, not pull you off.
We're going to find somewhere to pull off.
So God, his mind's in the gutter. But yeah, so thanks for joining us. It's been nice to chat. It's actually miss everybody when we're not doing our lives, which is really sad. Yeah. So right, hopefully
We might try and go live again, and we'll take you around a decent Goodwill or a decent thrift shop next time.
fingers
So,
crossed.
Keep your eyes open. I can't schedule anything. I'll just go live, and if you're around, you can watch it.
Andrew's put, looking forward to part 3, seeing as this is part 2. Chris getting pulled off on a Twister 2.
I'm looking forward to that part as well.
So yeah, so have a good evening, folks, and just as we're saying bye, the weather clears up, so hopefully our drive will get a little bit easier. So yeah.
Alright, see you guys.
soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you soon.
How do I end it?
Press a little cross in the corner. Awkward.